What does the budget then mean for the average Canadian? Let's bring in tax expert Tim Sesnick. He's been going through the budget line by line. Tim, great to see you. Let's talk a little about the nuts and bolts of these numbers. You've been looking at this in lockup for the past few hours. What stands out for you most?
Well, you know, Omar, I think that this budget was supposed to promise to make life more affordable for the average Canadian. Also to, I think, help in the area of healthcare and green tech. There were a few things in the budget in all of those areas, but if you're the average Canadian, the average family saying what really is going to help me in this budget, it's remarkably thin. So just to share with you a little bit to think about here, though, there is a grocery rebate, which is going to put probably about $450 back in the pocket of the average Canadian family, a little bit less if you're a single individual, but it only applies to people who are modest income, who are already receiving the GST credit. So if you have too much income to receive that credit, you're not getting this grocery rebate. There was, as already mentioned, an alcohol excise tax reduction. So, you know, I mean, if you're going to buy beer or wine or liquor at the store, you might get a little bit of a break there compared to what you would have paid otherwise before the budget. So maybe that's a positive thing. There was a provision in here about something called junk fees, which is kind of interesting. You know, we pay a lot of hidden fees as Canadians, and I'm talking about things like internet overage charges, roaming fees on our mobile phones, excessive baggage fees, some shipping fees, things like that. The government has said, look, they're going to take a look at what they call junk fees and try to bring in some legislation that will try to curb some of those fees. They were really short on details on that, though, but I think over time that may help bring down the cost of some things, which I think is a positive thing. And then I think also one thing you should be aware of, air travel is going to get a little bit more expensive if it hasn't already been more expensive because, you know, the government needs to pay for greater security, improved service levels at airports, and to pay for all that, they are going to increase the air traveler service charge. It's going to go up by about 1/3 of what it was. So you might start to notice that your plane tickets are going to cost a little more expensive than they have in the past.
And Tim, that grocery rebate expected to impact about 11 million Canadians, but important to mention that it's a one-time rebate. And so for anybody who's struggling, and many Canadians are right now, you know, for a family to get about $500, it's something. But, you know, at this time when food prices are going up, again, it's a one-time payment.
Yeah, you know, it might defray the cost of your groceries for a month or two. Beyond that, you're probably not getting much relief because it is a one-time payment. They're bumping up effectively the payment you would have received this past January for your GST credit, and they're going to, you know, double that. So it's not a big number, but it's, you know, again, it's better than nothing.
All right, Tim. Now, we also gave you another assignment today. We've definitely put you to work. You've been putting together a summary of goodies for the average Canadian family, as we've been talking about, and standing by in Oakville, Ontario, Carrie and Melissa Gordon, and they have 3 older children living at home, and Carrie's mother living in a basement suite. So looking at their financial picture specifically, and we'll be speaking to them in just a few moments, what can they expect in terms of relief from what we saw today?
Well, that's a good question. There were a couple things actually that were talked about in last year's budget, which really are coming into effect right now. So, for example, the tax-free first home savings account. So, if you have children that are, you know, late teens, early 20s, and they're you know, eventually going to be leaving the nest, if you will, you really should be encouraging them to take advantage of these tax-free first home savings accounts, which come into effect April the 1st. So just in a few days, you can contribute $8,000 to one of these plans. It's deductible like an RSP deduction would be. You can grow the money inside that plan tax-free. You can take the money out tax-free when you buy a home as a down payment on a home. So parents can really help their kids by gifting them money or helping them to contribute to one of these plans. That can be a very valuable thing. Also, I think multi-generational home renovation tax credit, which was introduced last year, but it's just become effective in 2023, this year. So it was a measure introduced last year. It's coming into effect now. So if you do renovations to add a second suite to your house, so you can have a parent living with you, I think that's the case with the Gordon family, then they can get a tax break of up to $7,500 in cash back from the government just for making renovations to their home. So that's something that's worth thinking about in 2023 and in subsequent years. Also, if you've got students in the home, so post-secondary children going into university or college, the government made the rules more flexible in this budget. What they're doing is they're giving away more money now in terms of grants for kids who are going to school. If you qualify, you can now get up to $4,200 per year in grants to go to post-secondary school. And for student loans, they're actually increasing the amount of loans you can get before interest charges are even applied. So that will give the average student who qualifies up to $10,000, even more, a little bit more than that, in student loans, interest-free, to go to school. So that's going to help families who do have children, like the Gordon family, I believe, who have children in university. And one last thing, registered education savings plans. Some small tweaks there. They're making the plans a little more flexible. So now you can take out a little bit more in the first 13 weeks of going to school. It used to be $5,000 was the limit on withdrawals. Now you can withdraw $8,000 in the first 13 weeks. And also, they finally did something smart. They actually said, okay, if you're a divorced or separated parent, you can actually work with your ex-spouse to co-own, if you will, a common RESP for your children, as opposed to each having to set up your own RESPs for your kids. That's just common sense, and they made that change in the budget as well.
All right, Tim, thanks so much for breaking that down.